That's what we doing today on the A&R Desk. Today we got music and mentions. If you got a business question, you got some music, submit it. If you need me to ridicule somebody live on the air, you can email that, put it in the chat. If you got something on your mind you want me to say or speak about, you got a business, you got an album, you got a project, I don't care what it is. Today is music and mentions. Put your shit out there, what you got going on and what you got playing. That's what we doing today. Music and mentions. You just heard Slip right there. Shout out to Slip on that one. That one was talking about lock in. But we got some more music on the way. We got a few submissions. Shout out to Carlito Black. We got that. We got Berg. Shout out to my man Dark Side Preem. Dark Side Preem got something. We got Golden. Yo, Golden, how somebody submitted your record for you and told me it's an artist I need to check out. That's when you know you're doing your thing. That's when you know you're doing it. They sent me your record, but it's all love. We're gonna have that in the rotation as well. If you got music and you listening right now, please most definitely send that in. You know what I'm saying? So we can rock out to that. Yo, Cloud9, I got you. Matter of fact, we gonna go into that right now, my dude. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh, I like the artwork. He let me see what's going on. This is dropping next Friday, so we getting an exclusive right here. This is called One More Time. Shout out to JRs, you up next, my dude. I'm playing you next, my dude. You know, I'm gonna show love to those that show up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into this Cloud9 again. This is dropping this week, this Friday. So you hearing it first before it drops. Show the dude some love. And yo, JRs, I got you up next. Ease Your Mind. I like the name of that one. Let's check this out, Cloud9. That right there was Cloud9 with One More Time. He was setting the vibes early. Shout out to the home team. Shout out to Chucktown in the building. I see you, Ty. The ever so beautiful Even Muse. And yo, DM the most. I like that question. We're gonna most definitely tackle that question. And for those that are on the MJMG Presents app, the question that DM the most asks is, how do you go about shopping work as a producer without getting jerked? There's a good question about how you go about shopping music, period, without getting jerked. But producers got it a little bad. They got it bad. We're gonna touch on that right after we get past this JR's joint, Ease My Mind. Yo, JR's, I'm loving the content that you putting out, my dude. Most definitely dope stuff. And yo, K4, what's good? I left you. Hold on, let me stop the music for the homie K4. Oh, and this is a video too. My man sent the video. Shout out to JR's. We get some visuals. But this is directly to K4. And don't be laughing wherever you at, my dude. I left you alone. I know you cooking up. I know you got some joints. And I know you cook up. And you for the feds, we talking about food. We talking about food. But I know you've been cooking up, my home dude. I've been letting you rock, sitting back. I need to hear some new joints, babe. Something. But shout out to the homie K4, man. It's all love. Always. You know how we do SMG. All right, we're going to go into this JR's joint. My boy sent the video. Hold on. Let me cue this up. I've been liking the visuals. I've been liking the energy. So let's check this out, y'all. This is Ease My Mind, JR's.
Right now, I ain't even trying to be on no YB shit, but I gotta say it off the bat, cause I ain't gonna be able to be idols like I want to. I ain't gonna be able to be hitting man, my shit sound raspy. My brother is crazy ass. Shout out to my brother, artists. One day we can take a trip out to another country. We can go off on vacation up in Italy, baby. Hold another girl, watch what I do. I'm just tryna vibe, let me ease your mind. I'ma keep it G, girl, I ain't tryna waste time. Let me ease your mind, baby. I just let go of the love, just wanna know. I just wanna know, girl, do I look bulletproof? You keep on tryna give me the take shot, baby, what's up with you? I told you I don't drink, we can roll another one. We go fuck till the sun come up. Baby, I've been tryna pick at your brain all night. See if you a candidate for me to book that flight. Hunting at the Hilton, Casamigos all night. That's right, most nights she be trippin', but the liquor got her acting dead. She do it on her own, she all about her blue face. Treat it like a gang, cause you know me, I heard be sack chase. She just in my phone, Jackson, what you want? I wish we could run away. One day we could take a trip out to another country. We can go off on vacation up in Italy. Hold another girl, watch what I do. Watch what I can do for you. I'm just tryna hurry, let me ease your mind. Tryna keep it G, girl, I ain't tryna waste time. Let me ease your mind, babe. I just wanna know. Look, I just wanna know. Baby, tell me what it is that you be looking for out here. We can work it out, baby, no 24. Then we can make love for about 3 or 4 hours. We can watch the sun come up at 6 a.m. The balcony in Germany or Switzerland, baby. I love how you ain't all about relationships. Ooh, we can take a trip and you ain't even my lady. Oh, baby, you know how to live. Oh, baby, I don't know what it is. Baby, wherever you wanna go, we can go to the moon. Then we can take a trip out to another country. We can go off on vacation up in Italy. Hold another girl, watch what I do. Watch what I can do for you. I'm just tryna hurry, let me ease your mind. Tryna keep it G, girl, I ain't tryna waste time. Let me ease your mind, babe. I just wanna know. Arch, it's a arch thing, baby. Yeah.
Shout out to JR's. Shout out to everybody that's on right now tuning in. If this is your first time on the A&R Desk, this is where we bring A&R in right to your phone. Today is music and mentions. So you can submit music. We're going to rock out to your music. If you got a business question, A&R question, whatever kind of question, send it in. If someone got on your nerves today and you need me to lean in on them, you can send that too. We doing all that. It's music and mentions today. We switching up the vibe. Sometimes the show gets, I don't want to say intense, but sometimes the show is real serious and we working, even though we're going to work today. But today is music and mention. We're going to play some dope music, dope energy, and go from that. Miss J, what's good? So salute to everybody that was submitting. Oh, did I just lose what I had? Oh man, I just lost a whole bunch of stuff that was going on. But we're gonna keep the set going. I did have a whole bunch lined up. Anyway, we're gonna keep it going. We got another submission by shout out to my man Ty. He sent in Bars Robinson. He is no newcomer to the show. We about to play a joint right here. But like I mentioned, let me before I go into, let me give a rundown. We're gonna go into the Bars Robinson. Yo, DM the most, I see you. Yo, Vince, I see you. K4 sent that. Yes, K4 sent that. All right, my dude. No more beef. I'm gonna let you rock. The beef has gone, and then we're gonna restart it when I need some more. When I need a fix. But shout out to the boy. But the question DM the most asked, and if you're a producer, you might want to tap into this, right? DM the most, and I'm gonna quote. I'm scrolling back. He said, the question I have: how do you go about shopping work as a producer without getting jerked? All right. So what I tell producers, from what I've seen in the office, right? Producers are sent a whole 10 beat pack. Now, depending on the artist, that's okay. But just sending out beat packs of music, if you don't trust that artist, chances are 6 months later, when he's feeling the vibe, he's gonna be like, oh shit, let me go to my Google Drive and pull up track 13 from someone. And then you probably got music out there that you don't know. One best way as a producer to submit music, is send snippets. Now, it ain't the only way to protect it, right? Because a good person with a snippet will get a whole track, but then you want to have your tag in it. So depending on who you sending it to, it might sound crazy, but it depends on that, how you send it. Some people get the whole thing, some of it don't. But I hope y'all copyright y'all shit. I can't say it no other way. I know it's tedious. You go on the Library of Congress, you load up, you write out all your stuff, and then you upload the beat. They made it easy, upload it, but back in the days when I first was doing it, you had to mail it in, and then you wait 90 years before they send you a certificate. Now you send it in this instant. Copyright your music, y'all. Copyright your music. If you want to protect your shit, copyright your music. I can't say it no other way. I really can't. I can't say it no other way at all. Let me just keep the set going. This is a joint by Bars Robinson. This song is called Dare Now. Let's check this out, y'all. If you got some questions, send it in. You got some music, send that in as well. Let's check this out, y'all.
Bet you wish that I was there now. I bet you wish that I was there now. I bet you wish I was there now. I bet you wish that I was there now.
I'ma go a little bit more in depth for you, DM. I got you.
Saw the man that I was and the man that I'm growing to be. Instead of listening to your insecurities and not your eyes. See, you was just blind and efficient. Though you wasn't seeing the vision. Now you saying you wishing you listened. Yeah, I'm guessing I should've been different. You wasn't seeing me. There now. I bet you wish that I was there now. I bet you wish I was there now. I bet you wish that I was there now. I wish you could see the pain in everything that you ever did to me. Instead of always trying to bring me down, I don't understand your lies. Baby, tell me now, why were you tripping? Please do not tell me I'm tripping. Now you saying you wishing you listened. Yeah, I'm guessing I should've been different. You wasn't seeing me. There now. I bet you wish that I was there now. There now. I bet you wish I was there now.
That's a real good one, Miss J. Shout out to Bars Robinson on that submission. Well, shout out to Ty, who's always submitting some really dope music. So shout out to Ty. People are liking that one. They said that's hard. Bars Robinson is most definitely a dope artist. I got to be on a track with him as well. But going back to the set, and I love the music, y'all. Shout out to everybody on the MG Presents app. If you do have your questions, please send it to the desk at spudbrooklyn.com. Spudbrooklyn.com. Most of the people is feeling that. So I seen DM the most. He said in the chat, he was like, ASCAP. Now, ASCAP is what they call a pro. It's a artist society who collects on your behalf, right? And it gets real technical, but I will say this: ASCAP is one part of the royalty aspect. When it comes to performing rights as an artist, they collect the rights. Now, as an artist, we have so many rights that we just give away or that we don't even know we have rights. And when I say artists, I mean producers as well. So ASCAP collects on your royalty rights, right? Your performing rights. Now, the only way they could do that for you is if it's registered properly. And I'm gonna tie Miss J's thing into that, and then we're gonna go into a DM the most after that. So if they register it properly. Now, one misconception with ASCAP and it's the word publishing. You mentioned the word publishing and artists lose their bonkers. I kid you no lie. As soon as they hear publishing, they chalk it up to their ownership. They chalk publishing up to their ownership, and publishing is a little bit of their ownership, right? A little bit, but it's more than that. Publishing, like copyright, is ownership. Who owns the copyright has the ownership. Who has the publishing has control of access to the copyright, right? So that gets crazy anyway. But a lot of people think that they have a publishing company or want a publishing deal, when a publishing deal and a publishing company is two different things. A publishing company will invest in you to create music that they wish to publish. So that's what they want, you to publish music. Now, having a publisher when you register through your ASCAP or your BMI is someone who's in control of the what? The copyright. Now, you don't have to have a publisher to be in control of your copyright. You really don't. But I will say this: if you don't have a motherfucking publisher, you're not getting the publishing anyway. So when people get all bent up out of shape about publishing, they having a true misconception of what it means. It doesn't mean publishing as in publishing deal or my publishing money. It means the publishing of the performing rights. Performing right. This is why you register it in ASCAP and BMI. And I know I just explained it and it sounds like I just spoke a whole nother language because it is confusing, y'all. But understand this. If you didn't understand anything, understand this. Performing rights, which is your ASCAP or your BMI, when you do your publishing, it's for the performing rights of the publisher. Performing rights. There's also a mechanical right that half people are not even getting a mechanical right because they don't even know where to register a mechanical right. So when you think about your publishing, it is good to have a publishing company for your music as a performing artist, but because you have a performing right publisher doesn't mean that you're completely a publishing company to publish music for deals. I'm trying to see, like, it makes sense to me, and I know it's confusing. MLC, yes, mechanical licensing company. My man DM the most, he ready. DM, you know, mechanical licensing company is the mechanical rights. Now I'm setting up DM the most right now, and I know if it got a little confusing, y'all could just put the thinking face in the chat, and I'll try to round it about a little bit better. But I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown, the difference between mechanical and royalty. He said, explain pushing the deal, please. I got you on that. But I'm gonna go into mechanical and performing, because a lot of people don't understand the two and why this. So back in the days when it was a physical CD, that would be a mechanical. I sold you a physical CD. You bought it. You didn't even listen to it. But because you bought it, I are deemed a royalty because I own the music. That's the mechanical, right? So then if it got played on the radio, that was a performing rights. I performed the record, so I got to get paid. Then Stream came in and fucked it all up for us, right? Just fucked it all up. So then what happened was they were trying to figure out what is a mechanical sale now, because we not having any physical things. So then they was like, if someone downloads the song but didn't listen to it, you downloaded my property. Therefore, that's a mechanical right. So a lot of people who did not register through the MLC, Mechanical Licensing Company, if you don't do that, every time someone downloaded your music, guess what? You ain't get paid. Yep, buddy, you didn't get paid. So all those playlisting that you paid for to get on playlisting and people downloaded it, you just getting streams. And we know there's no money in that. Let's go into this MGK joint right here. Let's check this out. Shout out to DM the Most on the submission. I'm going to check the chat for some more of the conversation. And if you got any more questions or music, send that in today. We got music and mentions.
Floss on the track. This is the A&R Desk with Spud Brooklyn.
Feel like the ceiling coming first. I feel my best and my worst. Feel like this life is just a curse. Nice guys, they finish last, who coming first? You know I play for keeps, ain't time for all of that. And all that extra shit gon' have me falling back. Hey, you trippin', know your shit gon' have you crawling back. Block my page, delete my number, don't care about all of that. Bunch of real niggas with me, they gon' stand out. No for grinding for this shit, don't get no handouts. They gon' hate me, they gon' fear me. Said they gon' love me or gon' kill me. They gon' respect me or gon' fear me. Let that window down. They gon' hear me. Laying down anything that's coming near me. Swinging, swerving in that bourbon, I'm fast and furious. Kinda toxic on that sake, I make her weary. Don't get donuts with my coffee, I'm on that squeeze time. Chasing cheddar, my palm itching cause I need mine. So damn how I'm running red lights and stop signs. Feel like the ceiling coming first. I feel my best and my worst. Feel like this life is just a curse. Nice guys, they finish last, who coming first? You know I play for keeps, ain't time for all of that. And all that extra shit gon' have me falling back.
They got the big dogs
hey, you
in
trippin',
here.
know your shit gon' have you crawling back.
Let me talk to these niggas for a minute,
man. Delete my number, don't care about all of that.
Yeah, I've been a threat. The realest nigga on your internet. You in the pushing weight, well do your thing. My nigga bench your set. Side bet I sidestep and watch your team get wet. I never pull a trigger. Civilian nigga on a team of vets. Shadow box, you fake king spar with jesters. Too hard to measure. I'm the big test, large professor. Applaud the effort of niggas trying to kill me now. I ain't playing those games. Word to my name. You niggas better kill me cause I'm God in the flesh. Scars tell it best. Hard in my chest. Scribe with the left, the bars tell the rest. Cause I'm God in the flesh, scars tell it best. Hard in my chest, scribe with the left, the bars tell the rest, man.
Feel like the ceiling coming first. I feel my best and my worst. Feel like this life is just a curse. Nice guys, they finish last, who coming first? You know I play for keeps, ain't time for all of that. And all that extra shit gon' have me falling back. Hey, you trippin', know your shit gon' have you crawling back. Block my page, delete my number, don't care about all of that.
Shout out to DM the Most on that submission. That was MGM featuring King Barre. So I went back to the chat, and Ms. J was saying, she was clarifying. She was saying artists submitting, registering in ASCAP think that's their publishing. And no, just registering in ASCAP is not your publishing. You have to register as an artist, and you have to have a registration as a publisher in order to get the two. So no, just registering in ASCAP does not, or BMI does not mean you have publishing, or registering as publishing. Don't mean you still can't find a way to get it depending on who's publishing for you, because they can route that. But going into what's a publishing deal, which people get confusing, a publishing deal chucks up to this. And before I go into that, Vince, you're next. We got a submission from K4, and then shout out to my man Mac. I see you. We gonna go into that right there. See, Mac got one, but a publishing deal chucks up to this, y'all. I give you money, and it's usually a stipend. Publishing deals work like this. I give you, say you sign a publishing deal for $1 million that year. You get $1 million that year, even if your record takes off. Now, that's typically, you could, if you're a big name, you could get points on the record, usually on publishing deals. And I'm just saying usually because there's occasions that's not. You're not getting no points on a publishing deal. You might get credits, but you won't get points because you're getting paid to publish music, to put music out for another entity. That's a publishing deal. Now, they could be good. I mean, you get $1 million. I know a dude, shout out to my man Ralph, Skedaddle, we call him Skedaddle. He had a publishing deal. He was probably one of the first people that I ever knew about a publishing deal. I was a kid, and it was around the time of like what they call that. They was calling it loft music, you know what I'm saying? But it was real dancey music, and he was getting at the time, I think it was $75,000. That was good bread, but he had no work to do. So whenever an artist came to the studio, they would send him like, yo, they need help with the hook. And he went over there and helped with the hook. His gig was good. He was on it for like 5 years, getting $75,000 a year. And he probably went to the studio in the year twice. That's a good deal. But then there's some publishing deals where, yeah, you got $1 million, but you got to come up monthly with like 5 albums. Not maybe 5 albums, 5 fucking albums. Like, they want their album, or you'll be in breaching contract. And then it goes through a submitting phase. So there's different ranges of a publishing deal. But a publishing deal chucks up to someone's paying you because they like your music or your style to create music for them. And then they obtain the rights, normally. The rights, or it might be shared. That's a possibility. But they're paying you to make music for them. So we're going to go into this one right here by Just Vince 1. This is called Moving Different. He said that's wild. It is. And this is why if you look up publishing deals, right? If you look up publishing deals, you could pick up 9 books and get 9 different things. But I'll tell you one thing that no one really tells, right? When it comes to publishing deal, those who have a publishing deal never come out and tell you the structure of their deal. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Why is that? Let's go into this one. This is called Move Different, and I'll share my opinion on that right after this. Let's check it out, y'all.
Deuces in the air. That's for the haters everywhere. Deuces to the fake ones who be running their mouth. Real talk, you can stay on the outside. I'm only entertaining good vibes. I'm moving different. Adios to the mo days, always different.
Castro, what it is?
Goodbye, I move different. I'm sick and tired of fake ones, smiling in my face, I'm so tired. Fair weather hiding their true intentions. It's funny how you start making money move instead of being down.
Yo, Carlito Black, I'm queuing you up.
I am talking, but they ain't saying that. I'm too focused on my paper, chasing money. I ain't got time for the bad blood. I just want good vibes. Throwing deuces in the air. That's for the haters everywhere. Deuces to the fake ones who be running their mouth. Real talk, you can stay on the outside. I'm only entertaining good vibes. I'm moving different. Adios to the mo days, always different. Farewell, goodbye, I move different. I ain't sitting around entertaining, co-signing nothing for you. No, that ain't never been my thing. Always got something to say. You need to get out the way. Deuces, good riddance to you. I'm too focused on my paper, chasing money. I ain't got time for the bad blood. I just want good vibes. Throwing deuces in the air. That's for the haters everywhere. Deuces to the fake ones who be running their mouth. Real talk, you can stay on the outside. I'm only entertaining good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. I'm moving different. Adios to the old days, always different.
Shout out to Just Vince. He said he moving different. Deuces to the haters. That's right, deuces to the haters. Some haters don't get two, they get one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But shout out to the deuces to the haters. Shout out to my man Vince. He been bringing a lot of flavors. I do got a question from, and let me give you all the rundown real quick. SMG Golden, what's the word? Golden's in the building. We're gonna go into a K4, and then after the K4, he sent two, so I'm gonna go into one right now, and then I'm gonna go into another one a little later, and then we're gonna go into after K4, we got C-Mac, and then after C-Mac, we got Carlito Black. C-Mac, Carlito Black, most definitely. So we're gonna go into that. But I did get I did a question, and it's funny that Ms. Jackson mentioned about sync. Yeah, we most likely will be having a sync on Monday if you're just tuning in and this is your first time. Mondays, MJMG presents Shoe Radio. We sit down with people of all likes and make it a conversation base for education and entertainment. So we might be sitting down with someone who's very heavy in sync. We're working that out right now to clarify that. But my question came from Ivan. Shout out to my man Ivan in Russia. He checking in from the MJMG Presents app. And his question is about sync. And he says, with publishing, how does sync work with mechanical licensing? I want to give you a clap for that. Ivan, all the way in Russia, my man KGB. That's what I nicknamed him. KGB. Shout out to my man KGB. He said, how does that work with licensing? And that's very interesting. Now, back in the day, the sync game was really crazy because if I got a record on sync and then they sold it on DVD, I also get an extra check because I got a mechanical sale. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Ivan, unfortunately, DVD sales is not a thing anymore. So mechanical licensing, mechanical royalties on sync is kind of obsolete. The beautiful thing about sync is the stipend or payment for said record, and then the points on the records or the spin or royalties for that. So, and those they fluctuate between deals. You know what I'm saying? They fluctuate between deals, and then sometimes someone can use your record and you don't know, but you have it registered and you receive money. Like me. There was a record that I wrote, didn't like the record, couldn't stand it. I would never play it to this day. It's to the point where it's not even on my YouTube. It's on the engineer's studio. The engineer that I went to years ago, it's on his YouTube. A company in India took the record. They heard it on YouTube, took the record and used it for a television show. Years later, I'm checking my ASCAP and I'm getting money. Luckily, I registered that piece of shit ass record that they like. Someone likes it, right? You never know what like it. I could have deleted it and never made a cent from it. So that's a one to grow on, y'all. Sometimes what we already have, we might not like it, but it might do something for us. So I'm glad I registered that record because I don't know what India is doing, but ASCAP did, and they most definitely collected on my behalf, and I could use an extra dollar here and there. So let's check this out. We're gonna go into this K4 joint right here. I believe it's called Lucky. Let's check this out, my dude.
Catching all them D's, all the nigga wanna talk, them niggas talking on Lil Steve. All that talk up in a rapper, nigga ain't been on the shit. Nigga spinning through his block and creeping through his block and shit. What a nigga say and make his fat ass lose some fucking pounds. Move around, you ain't no gangster, damn you was clown. All the niggas saying this and that, but damn you a lady now. Ladybug, the black would clap him up, you know it been a cloud. Already catch him, it's a DOA, you know it been a crowd. Man down, if somebody pick him up, you damn he's moved down. How many times I tell him, damn, you know it's capping now. All I do is rap, so know a nigga wanna sling the pounds. Rapping all this shit, but nigga ain't been on no fucking shit. Spinning blocks, a nigga doing all that fucking hand and shit. Nigga saying this and that, but nigga, yeah, he been a bitch. Already told his ass, you know, we told him all these fuck sticks.
All I know, you is how to ball. Yeah. Steph Curry on me, bitch. Let's play ball. I got him like Pokemon, them hoes, I catch them all. Told him catch his ass in traffic, better not get involved. Yeah. All I know, you is how to ball. Yeah. Steph Curry on me, bitch. Let's play ball. I got him like Pokemon, them hoes, I catch them all.
Shout out to K4. That was an original right there. That's right. Happy birthday to the home team. Shout out to that K4 on his birthday. Happy born day, my dude. More life. You need to write a birthday anthem for yourself. Shout out to everybody that's on right now. We're gonna keep this set going. We're gonna go into my man next. We're gonna go into C-Mac. C-Mac got something. K4 got another one we're gonna bring back in a little bit. But we're gonna go into this C-Mac joint. Let me set this up real quick. I lost a lot of what I had set up. But we're gonna go into that. And if you got a business question, yo, most definitely, most love, my dude. Most love. We're gonna go into, if you got any more questions or any more music, please send it in. Today is music and mentions. So if there's something you want to share, most definitely do that. Yo, Joey, what's good, my dude? Let's go into this one right here. It's called Cold Winter. It's an official music video. Let's check it out.
Never taking warning shots, this hit is a beginner. It's about to be a cold winter. In the storm, I'm the hail damage knocking off your fender. It's about to be a cold winter. Who's your favorite local rapper? Can you remember? It's about to be a cold winter. Who's your favorite rapper? Can you remember? It's about to be a cold winter. Born in 84, I swear my life is like a movie flick. Take a seat and grab a drink, sit back and watch me do this shit. Born in Merrill Lane, Maine, the mud, I bathed and groomed it. On courts and chains, I hooped in it. Made a name and grew this shit. Known tracks is C-Mac, but in these streets I'm ludicrous. Cooler than the coolest kid, down with all of the foolishness. Boxed and trained for Monterey, for called my mom and blew the shit like fighting who and who is this? With dreams of being Roy was big. There's just some shit that's on my mental, embedded in my brain, so it's hard not to remember. Wyclef in this booth and I'll be gone till November. Turn MCs into refugees with this Fuji life from this mental. You live your life like a crash course. I treat my life like a damn Porsche. High risk, high reward, stamps on the passport. That's the life I asked for. Never taking warning shots, this hit just a beginner. It's about to be a cold winter. In the storm, I'm the hail damage knocking off your fender. It's about to be a cold
Nah, submissions ain't closed, my dude.
Rapper, can you remember? It's about to be a cold winter. Who's your favorite rapper? Can you remember? It's about to be a cold winter. My lady, she from Tennessee, thicker than any brick of key. Bitches act like Wilder, she drop them like she the gypsy queen. Alicia off the wood, that's her life in the movie scenes. Pussy sweet like nectarines, compared to like this girl on beans. Super bad, McLovin, so NWA Easy-E, how C-Mac does it. Who got his back, who got his side, I keep a dirty dozen. And US will scramble your egg just like a Russian. You in the booth writing for hours. We in the booth smoking the strongest flowers. You like to watch LeBron James throw powder. Sit back, watch C-Mac turn 50 Cent into power. Never taking warning shots, this hit just a beginner. It's gonna be a cold winter. In the storm, I'm the hail damage knocking off your fender. It's about to be a cold winter. Who's your favorite local rapper? Can you remember? It's about to be a cold winter. Who's your favorite rapper? Can you remember? It's about to be a cold winter.
That right there was C-Mac, Cold Winter. Shout out to homie. He be talking to the block. He be talking from his soul. We got some more submissions going in. Shout out to everybody on the MG Presents app. I just got a email. I believe the person's on the app. I don't know the name. I believe I'm not even gonna do the name no justice, but it's a foreign name. So shout out to all our foreigners tapping in from across waters that's loving the show. They saying they loving the music. They are loving the music, y'all. So y'all, right now, everybody who submitted some music that got their music playing, there's someone right now from another place that's hearing y'all, and appreciating y'all. And that's dope. We got another one coming up. My man Carlito Black You know, Carlito Black, he been flooding it for years, man. I always crack the joke. I went like 2 years of the show running, and I saw a new content, new video, new song from my man Carlito Black. Let's see what he cooking up today. This one I believe is called Success. But we do have a question, and C-Mac, I'm gonna answer that question right after this. So let's check this out. Yo, Golden, I see the creeping. We're gonna get to that too.
That's it, man. It's always gonna be success over hate, man. But hate is always the greatest motivation for somebody hungry. What's better to put somebody against
Yo, Rudy Sage, I see you.
You see what happened. Shots, what up? Back, what up? Kim, you know what I do. Came from the bottom, but yeah, I found a way to make it. Haters pray you on my downfall, and now they devastated. Step by step, your boy going up, just like an escalator. Greater I become, I stay on point so I can see a hater. See one, cut them all quick so they can be a traitor. Get it on my own, no one can say that I owe a favor. Independent, but my team is moving like we signed a major. 3 bank accounts, the only time my name was on a statement. Check the stats, you can see I'm grinding and I'm focused, born hustler. Homie, watch me get it through the COVID, here to bring hell. I can make it hot when it's cold. The product that I market, it be potent. Born blessed like my mother womb was full of holy water. Loaded all the time, they see me shining out. The haters on it, they ones hating, they surprised. Yeah, I seen it coming. Homeless with no money, they was quiet, wasn't saying that. Success over hate, money causing fallouts. Bench for too long, scoring now, watch me ball out. The greater I become, I see the frauds going all out. But they misled, come for me, that's the wrong route. Solid as can be, front line when it go down. On go, got frauds playing that I slow down. Circle ain't a circus, you'll never see me with no clown. Started as a rookie, but my stats say I'm a pro now.
That was Success over hate. My man came in to take care of business, took care of business, and stepped off. I like that. That's how you do it. You come in, feed them, give them what they got, bang them in their head if you got to, and then you roll out to the next battle. Shout out to my man Carlito Black. Success over hate. People was feeling that one right there. Most definitely feeling that. We're gonna go into a G7 next, but before we go into that, my man C-Mac, he asked the question. And this is a valid question. He said, is there a certain number of followers sound charts target before A&Rs or labels are thinking about reaching out to an artist? Now, the thing with numbers, right, that got great, it's easy to get some type of numbers now. There's millions of people, platforms, companies, oh, we can help you do this. So numbers that used to mean something, like we're in a real interesting time, y'all. Real interesting time where numbers are not really meaning like as what it used to. What they start to look at, right? If you got 500 records, or you say you got 5 records out, and one record is bubbling, but the other 4 is not, they might walk past you. And it's unfair to do that because what they're investing in now is strictly traction, not really numbers. So I could have somebody, and this is the truth, there's an artist named Eric Rapide. His name is Eric Rapide, Asian artist. It came across me, a situation came and they asked me to represent this artist in, shopping, and this dude had no lie, and the numbers were like 1 billion. Not on 1, not on 2. Like, this dude was moving numbers. And then, when the meeting came, they looked at his first 5 records, and it was like the first 5 had numbers, but the other ones weren't. And they were a little skeptical with that. They were like, why people ain't going back to that? And they needed to see more. I mean, this dude was moving numbers. Now, he ended up getting a deal, I think, with Create Music, or they gave him some money. I wasn't a part of that deal, but something of that nature. But when it comes to numbers, it's traction. They want to see activity. Think about this, y'all. They're not investing in your music. That's one of the biggest misconceptions of the music business. They're not investing in your music. They're investing in you. And they're hoping that you could create music. You create music that'll keep people going. That's the key. So numbers, yes, they work, they're beautiful, they help, but it's changing. It's changing a lot, because back in the days, if I brought somebody like Eric Rapide who gets all these numbers, it wouldn't even been a question. And now today they're like, we don't know. You know, there's a kid, you know, juggling cats on TikTok with those numbers, and they're like, what are numbers now? It's getting real scary for the artists today. Very scary for the artists today. But with that being said, be creative and keep it going. And we're gonna go into this joint called Game Time, because it's always a game time, what means you always gotta come up and perform. So let's go with G7 Patch. Check it out, yo.
Is this clock?
Really a big deal. He knows how to rap, but he's no Jay-Z. Don't hate me, get in my zone, I'ma go KD. Don't blame me, I don't even want no go AP. Try to fall back, but they gon' make me. Know if I point to somebody's eye, they don't want no SMOKE. This ain't a gang I claim, no. It's bigger than rap, they know. I drop a banger, famo. It'll go down, Drano. Talking about air, I love it. Niggas be jacking the lingo. Run up a check in public. I hustle harder than Mano. So many fights when they know me in TSA. I never did BOA. Gang in the hole, I'ma lead the way. They told me the DFA. Didn't have shit, started stacking my chips, man. I had to get wise with the Frito-Lays. I was a jit trick, show me a grip. I was acting surprised with it either way. Even though I've been seen one. God been still clap when the team won. My bitch real bad, she a mean one. Get my new crib, be a dream one. For us, by us, no FUBU. New merch in my line if you need some. Richie Rich said he just got a new face. In 2 months, I'ma go get a green one. Been a minute since I woke up and stressed. Go and get it, gotta get my earns. Please stop sending shit on my ex. Wasn't mine, it was just my turn. All the guys still live in the flesh. Through my eyes, you can feel my burns. A lot of niggas be claiming they solid. Fill them out and they still not firm. I wonder why do they hate now? To get up, had to stay down. Need a feature, then pay now. Only Zelly or PayPal. Could predict what they say now. They keep it rocking like H-Town. Didn't panic when they said I had COVID. Last month lost 8 pounds. I played the trap till I got it back. From the 6 when they got it packed. Mama love gave me 10, made 100. From 100 I got it racked. Took the shop and told her get what she wanted. What she want, they don't got it sacked. No matter what, keep MB with me. But they know I am not a Mac. Anything I did, it was all for the better. Mr. Chicken, we ballin' forever. Free my niggas, I got it, they got it. And they know they could call me whenever. Make a plug and he handed me 50. Like I put 2 quarters together. Know it's lit if you mention the 7. For the team, go to war, whoever.
That right there was G7 Patch. Shout out to Castro 718. He always finding some dope artists that he be pushing and promoting. It's always love. It's always love. What I got a Golden coming up next. Let me just clean this up real quick. And then I got a Playboy Berg. I also, after Golden, I got a Slip joint. We started it out with Slip. Actually, we started not started it, but Slip came on early. We banged that Locked In joint from Slip, which people was feeling. We're gonna go into this Creeping joint. This is Golden 562. Shout it out.
Too raw. Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I won't go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I won't go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low. Lose control. Go fast, go slow. We can put on the show. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low. We don't gotta say much, we just lock eyes. When we be with the squad, but it's coded vibes. Ducked off, suited up, we on our time. We been creeping on the low, trying to play slide. Now I see you walking up, trying to feel the rush. Trying to whisper in my ear, you trying to make me blush. You been reaching for some hugs, you just gotta touch. Boy, you know you gotta chill, you just feel much. I'm just some real thick shit, you gotta have it. See me in your drink so much, you wanna grab it. Looking like you fiending for the kitty, new habit. I'ma bend it over, cause you know you wanna smack it. We keep on chilling and vibing, and I don't ever say a peep. I'm real quiet, because in 1 or 2 hours, we gon' meet up in the sheets. Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I'm on go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low. Lose control. Go fast, go slow. We can put on the show. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping
hush, baby, never let them know. We can't be seen, gotta be incognito. Keep it discreet like tryna see through tinted windows. She got a nigga, but he don't know how to please her. All it took was one time for a repeat turn. She said each her, I love peaches, but hers is sweeter. Beat it up, got me exploding like a 2-liter. Speak a different language, we be talking in code. Her body look golden, I just watch it glow. Riding like Sierra, baby, losing control. Just spinning on my dick like a tornado. Always excited, you feel better every time, no denying. Big energy with two souls in alignment. We put it on the shoulders, press play, then we're winding.
Can you keep it on the low? When you're ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I'm on go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know we're creeping on the low. Lose control. Go fast, go slow. We can put on the show. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know we're creeping on the low.
Shout out to Golden 562. Creeping on low. That's an exclusive right there. Shout out to the whole SMG. Yo, Slip, what's good? I see you. Shout out to everybody that's on right now. We're gonna go into a Slip joint next. I do see a comment, a question came in, and then an email said, don't read it out loud. It was a really good question. I don't want to say who it is, but they are in the chat. So I just want to say it's a really good question, y'all. Please let me know if I could read that out loud and answer that question. If not, I'll share it with you. I know I did say if you have an anonymous question, because it do feel funny sometimes asking a question that you might think, everybody know. But I'm going to tell you, this is the music business. The dumbest, and we probably heard this in school, the most dumbest question is the question if you should ask. Check this out, y'all.
Still aware, keep your eyes on. She gon' make a nigga beg for it. Spin an arm in the leg for it. Yeah, I'ma need more than the tease. I'm tryna cut more for the cheese. Connoisseur for the legs and the thighs. Let me get the 3-piece. Not a tank, but she floored to the leash. She need more for the leash. Yeah, I'ma need a cake with a side. I'ma need a shake with the fries, but I'm not sorry. Yeah, she gon' need to pray to a God. And I ain't even get an invite, now it's my party. Yeah, keep it low key, that's a vibe. No breaks when I'm hitting them curves, no I'm outside. Yeah, I put it in my face till I'm tired. Turn your penny to a lake, you decide if I dive on them. I just wanna get right, yeah. Slow grind in the moonlight with you. Non-stop till it's midnight, yeah. OT, you can hear right with you. Oh yeah, yeah right, yeah. Hear right on the air night with you. She keep it airtight, yeah. One hit, I'ma take flight with you. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pull up, pull out, don't shoot up the club. The text does not calm the vex, not know, not the stress. I'ma start that tracks with a mild core complex. I'm in a dry spell trying to ward off the hex. Sworn in confession, forlorn erection, for direction. I'm torn for directions, over to a suggestion for your discretion. I'm pestering a quest to force towards your wetland, force the question. What's cooking good looking? You're a chef, I'm destined to gorge your confection. You're interested, you're thinking that you shouldn't, but the best the rest can't throw or contest him. Better than the last, for the green like shredder with the mask. On chain like George of the Jetsons. Scored your request, I will written affection, warm intellect, and yours is selected. I just wanna get right, yeah. Slow grind in the moonlight with you. Non-stop till it's midnight, yeah. OT, you can hear right with you. Oh yeah, yeah right, yeah. Hear right on the air night with you. She keep it airtight, yeah. One hit, I'ma take flight with you. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pick up the phone, come show me some love. Pull up, pull out, don't shoot up the club.
Shout out to Slip. That's Beg For It right there. That was one of the first, I think that was the first record that I ever heard from Slip. And I was like, yo, he got some vibes. And then I heard the other joint, and I was like, yo, I need to be on that joint. Like, the boy got flavors, and be on the lookout. He got something coming very soon. Very soon. Got some new music queued up, ready to go. That's right, ready to go. So shout out to everybody. I want to send a big shout out. I want to send a big shout out to my people. And you all my people, but I want to send a big shout out to the SMG fam. And the reason why I want to do this and let me give a shout out to the artists that are on. Shout out to Golden 562, Slip. Shout out to Miss J, even though she's not an artist, but she do mad artist shit, fly shit too, crazy shit. She crazy. You gotta understand crazy to be with crazy. So I guess I'm crazy too. But I want to send a big shout out to y'all. And the reason why I want to send a shout out to y'all because y'all on, but for trusting in the process. Trusting. I know sometimes roads might get bumpy. I know that a lot of things get questioned. There's a lot of roadblocks, but to intertwine your art with others and build is a special thing. So I personally want to take this time to shout out my whole SMG camp, from the executives to the artists, to the artist executives, to the producers. Shout out to all y'all, man. Like, seriously speaking, in this day and age, with how hard it is to get someone that you trust in your work, want to work with your work, or even build. So salute to y'all, man. Most definitely. I'm an artist first, and I know it ain't easy. It ain't easy. So shout out to y'all. Golden said Miss J go crazy. She go crazy because she crazy. So she go crazy. But you got to be crazy to understand the crazy so it can go, right? So it can go. But again, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Most definitely. SMG, man. We going back to the creative, man. Like, it's the creative. Like, times is like, it's changing to a point where I got my eyes and ears open. Like, the game is changing right before our eyes, y'all. Right before our eyes. And there's a real nice place for bringing in the old way, a new way, and finding what's the next way. And shout out to my whole SMG camp for trusting the process, man. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. All right. So we got another. I see EDG. EDG, I see you, Rosa. We're gonna go into that, and then we're gonna go into a Playboy Berg. Shout out to EDG Rosa, and the reason why I'm gonna say that, right? They sent over links, and they did what I always like. They sent over Spotify, YouTube, their Instagram, their Apple. They gave me options. Let me give y'all, and I say this often, y'all. Let me give y'all a tip for executives. Don't just send what you use. A lot of people only have Apple. They only send Apple. Some people only have Spotify. They only send Spotify. When you're sending music to an executive, like me, I'll flex it. But what I'm saying, when you send music to an executive, you want to limit as much clicks as possible. I already clicked to open your email. You got 2 more clicks from an executive, if that. You normally only got 2. Open up the email, he's gonna read, and if you caught him good enough, he's gonna click 1 more link. And if you sent the Spotify link and I only got Apple, you just missed your chance. So shout out to EDG for sending all those links, because that's how you do it. So let's check this out.
Ya que me miran en Nueva York, les duele como yo me muevo. Le están matando su cerebro. Y te cachao, mandando falsos textos. Le estoy haciendo solo, prende otro file, yo lo enrollo.
Yo, Golden, I ain't got no email, only creeping. Did you send it to the desk or my other one?
Ya que me miran en Nueva York, les
solo, H de la Roma y hueputa y DG junto a H. Y yo me río de tu estilo cobarde. Estoy cocinando de la blanca hasta que la mano me arde. Te vestimos de perra, botando la corriente y me julia tu antena. Que vinera, te la mando para atrás y te setea. Que locura la cámara cuando ella vio los kilos de una cambió la bandera. Y dio los códigos a 220 con la glicina, el dos ruedas, y el exótico. Si tú sabes que todos los míos están en data, te disparo y suena la agarra ta 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 ta. Brrr, se cayeron y se le rompen los collares a tus santeros. Pa' tu cuerpo fueron más de 30 fucking agujeros. No estamos creyendo cuando suenan los disparos. Salen todas las perras en la vispera. Tienes guía de quilero, cada ceniza su cenicero. Cada bobito loquito con su cuento. Si en la calle yo ando vivo y en tu cuadra hay varios muertos. Y le prendemos el guero, tenemos todas las van. Andamos en caravana, salimos bling blanc. Si ya no hay que hablar, donde chuchas que están, no los quiero escuchar. Si como el astro dice todo se convierten en flan. No quiero denunciar fiscalía, que cabrones tú la vas a liar. Y como dice, cuando me pique el huevo, sale el noticiero mañanero. Le mandamos lo que quieran con los perros, le mandamos todos los burros y los carteros.
Shout out to EDG Rosa. I'm gonna say this. Bear with me, Rosa. Tu bolígrafo, fuego. Habla español poquito. Well, Yameca. How am I saying? Yo, Yameca. Yamamaica. I'm Jamaican, man. I'm trying to flick it, but tu bolígrafo, fuego, my dude. Fuego. Yes. I hear you. I'm listening. I'm getting my Duolingo on. So I heard you. But it's interesting that that's coming up right now because we have a Playboy Berg record. Shout out to my man Playboy Berg record. He actually got announced on Billboard, which is really cool for this record. This record was in the studio. You know, he came here to shoot studio. I never did a salsa record. So this record right here was produced by me, mixed by me. It's called Abrázame Dios. Shout out to my man Playboy Berg. He came in with a bunch of singers. The first time it ain't work out. The second time I said, yo, let me rock it out. And the Monano, he did his thing. So check this out, y'all. This is my man Playboy Berg.
La primera vez, abrázame, yo te doy mi corazón también. La nación.
Te vi llegar antes, te vi correr hacia ti, pero tú no guardas rencor, no cuentas lo que fui. Mientras tú andabas tarde perdida en la oscuridad, tu amor fue paciente, esperando mi verdad. Oh, ay, cuánto te quiero. Oh, ay, yo te deseo. Oh, ay, dentro te siento. Oh, ay, me acerco y entrego. Siempre me das lo que yo necesito. Yo necesito. Tu abrazo me cubre en la buena y la mala. Me das lo que yo necesito. Yo necesito. Tu abrazo me cubre en la buena y la mala.
Abrázame, como era la primera vez. Abrázame, yo te doy mi corazón también. Abrázame, como era la primera vez. Abrázame, yo te doy mi corazón también.
love me. I could never get enough. When you hug me, how you love me. When you hug me, you my love. When you hug me, how you love me.
Thank you for tuning into the Magic Hour.
Shout out to my man Playboy Berg on that one. My man said he wanted to make a Christian salsa record. And I'm like, I'm always with the shits. Even when I'm skeptical, I'm like, alright, fuck it. Let's go for it. Dude, if it don't sound good, what we do? Just delete it, right? Like, so I'm always with trying it out. I'll give it a shot. Unless it's two left. I'm like, I don't know about that. But shout out to everybody that's jumping on right now. Golden cracked the joke about the question, but the person in the email actually emailed me back saying, most definitely you could read it. And their question was, in this day and age, working with artists is very difficult. Was there ever an incident where I was played, robbed, hustled? They said a lot of other stuff in it, but played, robbed, hustled by artists. How did it make me feel, and what did I do? Now, I wouldn't say I got. I guess you could say played. I got played, and there was multiple times. There's not one time that this happened. The thing about the music industry, before I answer that question, is we're dealing with people, and we're dealing with people and their product. Whether they really love their product, so then it's passion, or whether they love the rewards of what the product can do, which is, a different intention. So when you intertwine that, sometimes it gets gray on boundaries of what they really want you to be a part of or not, or what you want to be a part of or not. So he made a diss record. Yes, I made a diss record. When I'm feeling some way, I get creative. So from the gate, it gets a little gray when that. So it's gonna happen. But I've had artists. I'm not gonna say his name. I used to say his name. We cool now. And this was earlier on where I worked with him. He was 14 years old, and somebody heard him at a party rapping. He was just freestyling at a party. They said, yo, work with him. This is when I never worked with an artist outside of myself. I'm an artist first. And I brought him into the studio, and I showed him how to call, how to craft a record, verses, how to count bars. I recorded them for free. I mixed them for free. I bought a camera. I started shooting his videos. That's when I started doing videos. I did a photo shoot. Put a lot of investments in him. A record we did got on Power 105. Got on the radio. So then Rock Nation, shout out to Brenda Williams, she used to be at Rock Nation, heard the record on the radio. She heard the record on the radio and reached out and was like, I like the kid. And she was really impressed that he was young. I got him at 13, I think. And then he was turning 14. And she said, he sounds a little too Wu-Tang. I'm getting a little long-winded. Anyway, we went back, created a whole new vibe, sent it in, and they were like, yo, we want to have a sit down with him. And I asked the kid, yo, I want 20%, for manager. At the time I was being as manager. And he was like, 20% is too much. And I was hurt. I actually went to his house and rang his bell, was screaming his name, come down. Don't know, glad he didn't come down, because I don't know how I felt and what would happen. But I was hurt. Because everything that I did for you, even though he might not saw the cash value of me putting money up to do for him, but even the investment of my time, I can't get none of that back. I can't get the electricity from recording, mixing, my time from seeing you, buying the camera, shooting videos, shopping, buying stickers, all these little things, and I can't get 20 cents? 20 cents on your dollar? 20 cents. I'm not worth 20 cents on your dollar. That was a smack in the face for me, because I felt like I even could have asked for more. I felt like I was being generous because I wanted to see the kid eat. But he didn't have that same thing in his mind, because while I'm thinking team, he's thinking me. And that was one thing. I'm setting up another. Actually, I'm gonna set up the diss. I'm gonna close it out with the diss. Why not? This is a perfect way to end the show. I can get something to eat, and we go from there. I'm gonna close it out with the diss. Mad at Me, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about that record real quick. So One of most recent ones was, there was an individual there was an opportunity, a possible opportunity that was coming across for an individual, and during that opportunity, I was just trying to advise him on, making the wrong business move. In the process of me advising him in the conversation, he said he wouldn't do something, but in that same conversation, he did it. Me being truthful, I said, yo, bro, you just said you wouldn't do that, and you just did that. I feel like that bothered him, that I pulled him up. But if we can't be real with the actions to protect you, what are we doing? What happens? That same person goes to the other person and tells them that in short firms, like I'm hustling, like I'm scamming them, or whatever the case may be. And that person that he told tells me. Now I'm left with this in my head. Like, how do I deal with this? Like, is it even worth me checking it? And I just left it alone. It was mustering in me, and I wrote a record. Come to find out, what I was trying to advise him, not just me, but shout out to Miss Jackson, what we were trying to advise the individual, it was happening right before his eyes. And right now, I don't know where he at with it, but I don't even think he know the depth of how he played himself. So I went and I wrote a record, and this is it. So know your boundaries, push some boundaries, break some boundaries. Consistency is the key, but proficiency is the doorway. Don't keep doing something that don't make sense, because it won't make sense, and it damn sure won't make sense. Shout out to my man Reg on that question. Yeah, Reg, I blew you up. I ain't signed no NDA. You should know me better than that. Shout out. Let's check this out. This is Mad at Us.
The people that be hating, usually they really love me. They study me super hard. They spend hours and hours making videos. You spend hours of your life studying me. There's some love there. You gotta really care about me to a certain sense. I'm honored, but it sucks because you're not brave enough to say it to